guys, it is me, the Shadow Key Pony, and today I'm going to be making a Wolf Among Us video today. Now this Wolf Among Us video is going to be about whether Snow White, Bloody Mary, Vivian and Narisa being playable in the Wolf Among Us. Now, if these characters are going to be playable, they would need a story. Now, if Snow White was playable and also have her own story, I think it would tie in to the second season of Wolf Among Us. Because in season 1, we never actually see what Snow does because we keep playing Bigby all the time throughout the entire game. So, season 2 of the Wolf Among Us, or season 3, if season 2 does successful, could be a chance for Snow White to have, a DLC story that could possibly, or I don't know, tie in to, the 3 seasons, or maybe could be part of the main story of season 2 or season 3. Right, so the gameplay. Now obviously we're going to be walking around, finding clues, picking stuff up, just usual investigation. And there could be, fighting scenes and quick time events that you need to do. Maybe you need to grab the gun or weapon off the killer to stop him from killing the next victim. And that's where the whole fight would begin. And you would have to use the quick time events to stop the killer from causing any more damage. And there would be different kind of choices that you could do or make, whether to bring the killer to justice, which is probably lock him up or turn him into a frog or something, I don't know. Or maybe you would have to aim the gun at the killer and then shoot him. That would be kind of interesting to see for a Wolf Among Us game. Okay, so next is Vivian. Now, we can't play as Vivian in Wolf Among Us Season 2 or 3, but that doesn't mean we can't play as her in Wolf Among Us Season 1. So I'm thinking that the Vivian story would take place before, I'm gonna call the Season 1 murders the glamour murders. So it could take place before, the murders of, Faith and Lily. Now, similar to Snow White's gameplay, in the Vivian, story, there will be quick time events, good or bad choices you make, and obviously there will be fighting scenes probably. Let's move on. So, Bloody Mary. So just like Vivian, Bloody Mary dies in episode 5 of season 1. So we also know that Bloody Mary had the woodsman's axe, and that she got it from the Lucky Pawn Shop from, I think from episode 4. And, but we don't actually know how she got it without the woodsman seeing her. And Woody, yes, that's the woodsman's name, didn't give it to her because in episode 4, Woody says that it was stolen from his apartment, so he didn't actually give it to Bloody Mary. So that would be cool to see a Bloody Mary story of how she got the woodsman's axe in episode 3. Maybe when Bloody Mary picks up the woodsman's axe from the apartment, the Bloody Mary story would probably continue on. Right, she's done. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, Narisa. So Narisa actually lived in the Wolf Among Us series. She was the last girl standing, I guess you could say, and she appeared in think episode 2 to episode 3. Correct me if I'm wrong. So the Narisa story could basically be after season 1, which is season 2, or it could be like in season 3, or maybe it could be a different point of view story to Vivian's story. So we won't just have Vivian's side of the Glamour Murders story, but also Narisa's side of the Glamour Murders story. And also it would solve the Faith Glamour to look like Narisa and Narisa Glamour to look like Faith theory that we've made in the past of Wolf Among Us Season 1. So we don't know what Telltale is going to be doing with, the Wolf Among Us Season 2, and probably Wolf Among Us Season 3, or basically the whole entire Wolf Among Us future, or franchise, as I was meant to say. Like, we don't know what they're going to be doing. Maybe the characters that I have mentioned will probably be playable for once in the future. Who knows? If that day ever does come, then I would actually buy the DLC story, or the story DLC, and play it. And then I would be like, oh my god! This DLC story's awesome! Oh my god, you get to play as Vivian! Oh my god, you get to play as Snow White! Oh my god, you get to play as bloody Mery! Narisa, whatever! I think I'm dying! Even if it doesn't happen, that doesn't mean that it can't happen. So guys, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, and hey, what's your thought on these characters being playable? I would like to hear your comments down below. Okay, goodbye! I can see the rainbow in your tears as they fall down.